Welcome to Dodge City, Kansas. It's a windy one today. Yeah, it says that in September 10th through 21, 1825, this is where a survey team led by George Sibley camped. Howdy folks, Big Chief here. We're in Dodge City, Kansas today. And like I promised you, I was going to do a vlog on this and well, we'll see how it turns out. But right now, I'm just a couple miles west of Dodge City, and this is where they have Santa Fe Trail ruts still in the ground where you can see them. Nice little facility here. And these old rocks were used for building, and it says that this is the campsite of the U.S. survey team, September 10th, 1825. They looks like mortar or something. You can see the holes where they put timbers. That's right next to the little casino here. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but here's some of the ruts here. You look for the depressions in the ground. But looking off over the prairie, you could just imagine all the wagon trains going through here. The Santa Fe Trail remains has been designated a registered National Historic Landmark. Unfortunately, you can't read these signs anymore. Depression here where the wagon trains used to go through. Here's some more of the ruts here. Wherever you cross over a bridge that's crossing over the ruts, you'll see another bridge down here. Big depressions. Oh, that was pretty informative. Now let's head into town and see what we can see there. Right after you get into town of Dodge City, you'll come to the Boot Hill Visitors Information Center. The Great Western Hotel, and there's the Boot Hill Museum. And Front Street is just on the other side of those buildings. This is the AT&SF, which stands for Atkinson, Topeka, and Santa Fe 1139 steam engine built in 1903. And it's located here at the museum and at the Boot Hill Museum. Here's inside the engine. All the different controls to run the steam. People, please don't graffiti historical items. Nobody cares. Yeah, they do have a pretty nice gift shop here at the museum. As you enter the museum from the gift shop, nice Native American display. Here we've got an actual freight wagon. These are some of the clothes and fashion that they were wearing in 1881. Kind of showing you what saloon life was like back then. Original barback. Now check this out. Pocket watch owned by Bat Masterson. And there's a depiction of Bat Masterson there. How's that for a chair? All made out of horns and leather. This is a recreation of downtown Dodge City, the way it looked in the 1880s, 1870s and 1880s. And one thing that they told me when I was in the museum here, when I was checking in, by the way, it's $20 for adults, $18 for seniors. But one thing she was telling me is that where we're going right now is up to the Cowboy Capitol building and the cemetery, the original Boot Hill Cemetery. The museum grounds is actually the original Boot Hill Cemetery, but they moved all the bodies and moved most of the bodies to another cemetery here in town, and they built a school on top of the cemetery. Well, the school's gone and now the museum's here. This is a bird's eye map of Dodge City back in 1882, population 1,200. And historic Front Street, which was the main thoroughfare through town. And here's the Fort Dodge Jail. It was built in 1865 or thereabouts. And we do get to look inside of it. Well, I thought we were allowed to look inside of it. I came in the door and wound up getting arrested. I'm inside the cell. Yeah. Oh, well, the door just came open. Good, I can escape. This is the jail. That's the original door. They would close it on you. Keep you shut up, I guess. Yep, 2 cells. One you can go in and one you can't. A couple of the bodies that weren't moved. There's the body of Charles Weedon, died September 10th, 1876. And here's Barney Cullen. He died in 1873. And here's the grave of J.M. Essington. He died in 1872. He owned the hotel here in town called the Essington Hotel. And while he was drunk, his cook shot him. And here's the original Boot Hill Cemetery. And yes, the bodies are still here. Unknown kid hanged in 1876. Why he is partially uncovered, I have no clue. There's his original headstone. Marker, I should say. But he's partially uncovered. George Hoy. He was the first man that Wyatt Earp killed here in town. About the railroad. And of course, what Dodge City became known for, cattle. Yeah, she's sitting there reading. This here is the Kansas Cowboy Hall of Fame. You got ranchers, working cowboys, rodeo cowboys, and artists and entertainers. And there's the Kansas Cowboy Hall of Fame. Everybody's picture up on the wall. The year they were inducted. And no tour of Dodge City would be complete without Gunsmoke. There's a typical living room. TV going. It's one of Miss Kitty's dresses. And there's a vest worn by one of the cast members. Festus, he was always my favorite character. So great was the demand for tickets that the picture had to be premiered simultaneously in 3 theaters, with thousands and thousands of cheering spectators awaiting the theater appearance of the stars. And here they come. Marshal Kenneth House. He was the last U.S. Marshal in Dodge City, and this is an exact replica of his office, his original stuff. This is his desk and whatnot. Anyway, he modeled it after Marshal Dillon's office on Gunsmoke. This is the Front Street replica from the 1870s. Okay, the next stop is going to be the Long Branch Saloon. See what Miss Kitty's up to. This is the interior of the Long Branch Saloon. Is this an exact replica or pretty close? No.
No, our interiors were built for our own. We're our own.
Here's John Tyler's tonsorial parlor. Get your tooth pulled and your hair cut all at the same time. And here's the doctor's office. Newspaper office with the printing machines, typesetters. Another bar. This one's a gambling bar. Saloon. Got poker, faro. There's a post office. But yep, this is a recreation of Front Street back in the 1870s. Well, that's going to do it for me here in Dodge City, Kansas today. As you noticed, I didn't show a lot of the museum. I showed enough to hopefully whet your appetite to where you'll come out here and visit yourself. But it was fun. It was fun and informative. A lot of interactive exhibits. It was a little bit crowded in there today, but it was fun even still. But, well, this is Big Chief. I'm going to be signing off, and hope to see you next time.